Hello everybody, it's Gigo here and welcome back to another motivational video of building a house in Ghana. Today we have Efo here with another roofing project.
So this is the site. Because of the way the area is now, you have to come and pack the wood for someone house. Then after that, then we start sending it to the site. So we just from the market, they are discharging the wood. So after the discharging, then we start giving the treatment. So this is how we are arranging the wood, for the treatment. So we start already. We have already treated this side. So this is the chemical that we are using. This is the chemical that we are using, and then we use some already, and then we bought about 4 for the wood. So this is the gallon of diesel. So we bought about 3 gallon of that diesel. That is the chemical. We use the chemical to mix with the diesel before we apply to the wood. So we are still on process of treating the wood so that the termites will not disturb the wood in the future. So that's what we are doing now. So immediately I apply the chemical, then we turn the wood upside down so that the chemical will go inside. That is what we are doing now. So as you can see this side, we could see that we have more chemical here. That is why the color of the wood changed so. But the later, if like it dry, you see that the chemical to enter the wood. First we are using the water, but the reason that we are not more using the water is that if like we use the water and the chemical it rain, the rain wash the chemical off from the wood, but the diesel the diesel enter the wood small or enter the wood. If it rain, then the rain will pass the wood and the wood back. That is why now we are using the diesel with the dustbin, but the dustbin we are not using the local one. That is the one that I show to you. So these are the machine that we are using. Because I have the machine in my back, later I'll show you the machine that we are using too. Okay, so we have our facial tool here. This is our facial tool. Because of the way the driver offload the materials, that is why it seems like we are suffering small to arrange it. So now we are arranging it so that the chemical will go. This is how we used to treat the wood. So we mix it with the dustbin and the chemical, the diesel. That's how we have the patience for the treating so that the chemical will go inside very well. So as you can see, but we are so we do the edges so this is the chemical that we use. We use about 4. Okay.
So that was Efo for you taking us through, the initial process, went to the market, bought the materials, showing it to the client as always. So yeah, this is Chris Carpentry and Ventures. That is Efo's company. He's the CEO of that company, and yeah, he has his boys. And today, like I said, we have one of our madam's projects, which is located in Pram Pram. So Efo was, awarded a contract to do the roofing for this project. So as you can see, they've started already, and FO will be taking us through, the whole process We did an interview, of this particular project for FIFO. So if you go to my previous video, that interview was about this project, how we bought the materials, and also I think the cost estimate is also there. I think in the comment section someone asked. So yeah, you can check it out if you want to see how a food goes about his work. Depending if you want to buy your materials or if you want him to buy, he can take you to the market. You buy it, you purchase it yourself based on the estimate that he gives you. You can monitor it yourself if you want. Also, so yeah, so FO will be taking us through the whole process. So it's going to take some time because the owner wants us to put everything out there. So stay tuned for the whole process as FO take us through. And I also like to use this opportunity to put this out there. If you are working with any of my artisans and you don't want your project to be on the channel, please let them know in advance, right? So before you award them the contract, let them know that you don't want, you know, your project to be here on the channel, or you can just let them know their limits, what they are allowed to share and what they are not allowed to share. I mean, we can only show the outside and not go inside, right? So you can just let them know what you want to share. Because with me, I hardly deal with clients. Like I said, I always, put their numbers out there and then you deal with them. And sometimes they get excited with the job they do and they just send me those videos. To me, it automatically means that I can put it out there. That is our arrangement. So please be clear with them with what you want to share and what not to share out there. So that's FO's number on the screen. I mean, if you like what you see, you can get in touch with him directly, and trust me, you won't regret using FO.
So this is where we can restore. We almost finished the facial. So these are the inside look like. So you can see your structure, the wood structure. These are the camp. Then you can see your ceiling nuggies too from the top go down. So this is how we can land it. So as you can see, I can give you the full detail of how we put our beams. So at long last, this is how the battle has ended. So we are now leaving the site. We almost done, or we have done. We have done with everything. The ceiling nuggies, the facial board, outside ceiling, then the inner ones, all we done with all. So now we are packing our things. Then we move to the next site. Yeah, so we came to your site. We'll still plus your material unless we finish everything before we move. But at times I left my colleagues in the site or my workers in the site. Then I'm also go to different runs again so that the job will be continue going. So that's how we do our thing. So now this is 5 bedroom, or let's say 5 bedroom or 6 bedroom. Me, I could make it like a 6 bedroom, and it's a very big house. So as you can see, this is how everything has come landed. So we are done with everything. So now I left the roofing company that will come. Then they'll come and put them on roofing sheets. Then the owner have a peace of mind. In case it start raining, he don't have money to buy anything again. Once she have the roofing sheet on top, she can even come and hide himself or inside small. Then later, then she's doing the rest small. So that is how everything can looks like. So now we are almost done with what we supposed to do to the client. So now we landed everything to the client. So now we are about to leave the site. So the client she's around. Yeah, she's around. She have to check everything before we will leave the site. So that's how we do our things. As you can check here, you will see that we have done with the selling nuggets. Everything has been complete. The inside selling nuggets, so we finish everything. So that's how this project has ended from FO inside. This is a Gigo production group. Yeah, this is a Gigo production group. But once your father born you have to try and born somebody. So Gigo is my grandfather or my father. I'm also born. So my son name is Chris and Carpentry Ventures. Yeah, Chris and Carpentry Ventures. Yeah, so thank you.